Water supports you in a way that you can't really find in any other sport. In sports, you're generally running around or kicking a ball or bouncing something, you're just in gravity. And when you move into water, you're in a completely different medium. And that type of feeling, you can't really get anywhere else. And so I think that's what's always made me love it. Where should I look?
The Alcalá Award is the highest award that USD gives. It's one of the only awards given at graduation. And so 2 students get it per year. We've been so fortunate in the athletic department where I think 6 years now, 6 of the last 9 years, an athlete has won the award, which speaks to the kind of broad-based activities and commitment and successes that they've had. But it really is an award that puts sort of a stamp on a student as this is what we want USD to be. This is what we aspire to.
My grandpa wrote this memoir and I was reading it, and I feel like through reading that memoir I realized if anything's worth doing, it's worth doing well, is kind of what he wrote, and I realized that that's kind of the way that I go about things. So I was like, if this subject is interesting, it's worth learning about, and I might as well learn about it well.
The team would always go for answers, for anything, including things way out of her field, because it was just Elena, they said, and she would sometimes laugh about that, but to have someone like that, you had someone in the pool that could ask that question or be that person to go to.
It sure didn't take long to figure out that she was going to be a star. That was pretty obvious from the beginning. She immediately got it. She was so visual, she could see things that other students weren't able to see at that point. And so I thought, wow, this is really something. And then she started asking questions about the consequences of what we were seeing that were way beyond what any other student could even imagine. The kinds of questions you would get from graduate students in chemistry or biochemistry, not from a student who's not even a chemistry major, is quite remarkable.
Given at Commencement, it's kind of a final 4-year type of award, and so it prompts you to actually reflect. And so even coming to this interview, I was actually thinking about all the random stuff that I did these past 4 years, and I was like, wow, that was kind of a lot. I was sitting in an ambulance at one point because I worked as an EMT, and then I was on a farm in South Dakota. That was kind of random. And then I was also swimming in the pool, and then I found myself in the political science building, and then I also found myself in an organic chemistry lab. So it makes you reflect and realize all the places that you've bounced around in 4 years, and I think really appreciate the people and the experience and the work that you put into it.